completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throws caught. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On third down, Genty. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
He's back to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. What a play to beat the defense on fourth down. It's 23 yards and a first. Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Counter give to Genty. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. He just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. And
he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 17. Dolphins 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Washington now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Miami offense headed out there now. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Tua now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A gain of 17 yards brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Heads out on the bootleg. Short pass brought in. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make it stop.
Right side cut by Higgins. And this one doesn't go far. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's complete. Right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Straight ahead. Here's Miller. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort.
Ready.
Now Tua to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 there. and it'll be first down, Miami.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Trying the right side with Miller. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Yeah, ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Roughing the passer, defense.
3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Tagovailoa back to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile.
Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Check. Fix the Eagles.
Play action, Sanders. Headed out right. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. They'll work against the blitz. It's a screen play to Genty. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds Genty underneath. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Sanders back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long for him here. He's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st and 10 from the 41.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
That's another Raiders.
From the red zone now. Jump off, caught by his back. That screen was sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Brought in by his back here, it's Genty. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Let's see what they went with on third down.
And it's third
Buffalo
down.
18. Viking 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up fourth down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Kicked well, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets them up at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. Tagovailoa on first down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running once more with Miller. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
All right.
Back to throw it. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First play is going to be again to Genty. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go left side with Miller. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins going for the win here. 3rd down, they need 7. Looking to throw. Waddle makes the catch. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins have taken the lead late. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They'll look to throw it. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go.
He is to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 13 yards. It's second down.
I'll go play action for Sanders. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long. Looking to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down after a short gain. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
18 Cardinals.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Caught at the 20-yard line.
That's interference. Defense.
Well, either way, that was going to be a big gain, Brock. But of course they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yeah, pad those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball still on that 20. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's incomplete on second down. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be third and long. To throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that brings up fourth and long.
Panther 11.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Again, right side to Miller. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And finally...
should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking.
I just wanna rock. Body of ya.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in playing reasonably well. Losers are last time out, but winners are 4 or 5 before that. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Ravens.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And just shutting him off there. Still going. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders, nothing.
So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he fires one incomplete. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I won't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
It's 3rd and 7.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
In punt formation for the Raiders.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. The quick feet by Jackson. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal.
Jackson options out left. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Check, Panther. Ready?
On the ground, it's the rookie out of Florida. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the 1st quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine, because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for the Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be stopped out quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here is 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Throw left side complete. That's Chavez. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
21-0 our score after 1. 2nd and 9. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Jackson, option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So here's a 3rd and 14. To throw is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because...
And he'll get in! Touchdown, Baltimore! Derrick Henry! Career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Raiders, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He had a man open, but missed him, and it's incomplete. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
1st and 10.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brian Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Jackson now.
And the Ravens 1st down.
That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31.
A gain of 22 yards.
Throwing is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
And Jackson throwing once more. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Rashad Bateman. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Henry out of the poster. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Almost of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
13.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, 37 yards. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Gain of 22 yards. First down.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. And it's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the rout is on here in this first half.
The kickoff for Baltimore.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Luther Burden. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. That one out wide and intercepted. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 49-yard line.
First down. Here's the run with Martin. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Come on, come on. Ready.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Let's go. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Bowers. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The Raider first down.
Genty, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
At the Ravens' 5-yard line.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he'll throw right away. He finds Bateman over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
A gain of 15. First down.
To throw is Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Short throw caught by Bowers. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll top. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mike Green. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Brings up the 4th down.
Let's go now. Viking, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Back to throw here. That is caught. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Come on.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Bowers. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
15 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Down to it's close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Ashton Jeanty taking it in. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they started with a 1st and 10. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. The toss right to Henry. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 2nd down and 6 now.
At their 48-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And quickly they get to the line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's complete. Jeanty out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. To throw again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Henry will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
The tight end in motion right. Here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So that one is 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. Looking long for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Norton. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
To number 19. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
second and 4.
At the 14-yard line.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the holding call on the offense, so they... Henry will get it. He's been busy today. There he goes again. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, 40 yards. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up second.
Now back to throw. Pass caught by Burden. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Norton. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
It's a gain of 5.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll look to throw again. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Second and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, 28 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Ravens, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, it's a bit of
takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain.
Alright, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
There is no exact line to market, no checklist that takes you beyond the definition of superstar. It's a status you earn with time, performance, and consistency.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
At the 23-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And the Raiders have got him. Jalen Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's 3rd and 15.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
The throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Rhodes. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's now
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. The Raiders defense getting ready. They did their job last go-around, forced the punt, hoping for more of that here.
They got off the field. That's exactly what they wanted to accomplish. Get off the field, turn the ball over to their offense, and kick back and enjoy a little bit of water and rest before they have to go back out there again.
Back out there now, hoping to hurry up and get more water and rest.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
Working from the gun, Mahomes. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
13 yards on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Back to throw here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Intended for number 19.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. But for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of. Record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
This is taken at the 23. A solid punt, but also a nice return there, 14 yards. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? What's that? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Raiders first down.
On the give, Genty. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18.
12 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Back to throw again. He finds his man. Complete. It's Rhodes. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 9 overall. And the Raiders are able to widen their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
He's got room past the 30. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Complete to Marquise Brown. 10 yards on the pickup.
Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Stretch the eagle. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They're going to look to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now here's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And some room to maneuver. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Kansas
Now Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That's another.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as they will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half.
Chiefs
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Saints. And here's the Saints wideout.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Rhodes. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking long for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I think put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 13. They'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They'll set up to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have cut the lead back down to 2. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up.
They'll look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. What a spin. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. Mahomes he's finding his tight end, Kelsey, for a big one. 44 yards. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes looking middle, and that's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now here come the Raiders. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly,
looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 37 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught inside the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. That's Norton. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment.
Holding.
Let's see what our referee says. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. They go play fake. Mahomes. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. Touchdown! And Xavier Worthy, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He still throws it. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Now he'll tuck this. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and forever. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
18 Riders. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Catch. 19.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete. 2nd and 20.
It's now 2nd down and and 20.
Looking to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside 25 yards. So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about, which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they had the ball when the clock hit 0.
So for Kansas City, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push.